10 TV has obtained a copy of a report just released by Franklin County Children's Services calling for change at youth group homes. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kristen Hartman.
And I'm Jerry Revish. Well, it comes just months after police say a 16-year-old boy living in a group home murdered a woman as she was jogging in a park. 10 TV's Maureen Cosat live in Blendon Township with more on what community leaders are doing now to better serve troubled kids.
We are at the park where the victim was murdered back in October. Today, neighbors who live around here who've been calling for change say this report is eye-opening. It points out that out of about 125 teens living in group homes, about 15% of them expressed concerns over safety. Children's Services wants to fix that. Franklin County Children's Services launched the review after police charged a foster youth from a group home with murder. Police say in October, 16-year-old Jordan Stewart fatally stabbed Jane Juergens as she jogged in a Blendon Township park. The report also says caseworkers need to ask more specific questions regarding each child's fixation with violence or weapons. Stu Flaherty is a Blendon Township trustee who is asking for change.
We do know that the young man in this case tried to trade his Xbox for a gun.
The report reveals by mid-February, 8 out of 12 children were no longer living in a group home setting after it was found some children would benefit from an alternative setting like foster care.
We may have prevented another Jordan Stewart incident. We may have moved a kid to a more appropriate facility, and that could prevent a blow-up.
Flaherty says we will never know if the murder of Jane Juergens could have been prevented.
What we hope is that it wasn't in vain, that we can take, but we could learn and take from that, and that we can take this imperfect situation and those who are left behind to make it a better situation.
Now, that report also recommends unannounced visits by caseworkers, and it suggests a need for specialized foster care for troubled teens. Another significant change, according to Flaherty, a central location for anyone who has complaints or concerns about group home settings. Live in Blendon Township, Maureen Cosat, 10 TV News.